The gods came down and looketh upon the SG-1203 and said, Let there be speed! Then ShenRC tweaked it.
Steve here, ShenRC, and today's video is going to be tearing apart the Ripsaw tank. I'm going to check the rotation of the motor with my RPM checker. We're going to see the RPMs, and I'm going to see if I could adjust the timing on it, and I'll show you how to do that, guys. I'm going to take this whole gearbox out. There's screws all around here. I have another video showing that and how to get into the motor inside. So take a look at that video. I'm just going to open it up and see which way the motor has to rotate to make it go forward and mark the motor, and then I'll go from there. Before I show you how to time your motor for more speed, I want to show you how I loosened up the end bell. I got a really sharp little pointy cutting pliers, and there's these little tabs here. I bent them away, and then under the board there's some, so I bent them away with a screwdriver too. And then there's also a tab here, right here. When this is straight, there's a tab that locks in, and what I did was get a Dremel with a bit, and you grind in that really deep till the can part is gone, the tab, the metal tab. That way, once this is all loosened up, you could spin this around and adjust it. So that's what I did, and I'll show you the RPM I got next. Alright guys, I got the whole gearbox out of the tank. And here's what I did to the motor. The stock motor, I tested the RPM on that, was 23,000.9, almost 24,000 RPM. The motor has to rotate towards the arrow when this is in the gearbox. Let me show you really quick. When this is in the gearbox, the motor has to turn that way. See that arrow? Make sure. And when you test this, I'm going to turn the end bell for the timing. See that red mark there? That was in the center, and I turned it to the right that much, and we're going to measure the RPM and see how much we get now after doing that much timing. I'm going to use the stock battery here. So here we go. We got 34,100. So we got like 34,000 RPM now. So if you make yours and you mark the center of this when it was straight, your timing, when this board was straight, you put a red dot on the top like that, and right in the middle with this heat sink, the center one there, that's the center where it was zero timing with this straight, the board. And I just turned it about that much. You could see right there the red dot. Now instead of being straight with this black line for zero, is turned here equal with this slot here. You could probably go a little hair further, but it's a little further than the slot here in the heat sink, and then the red dot. So that gives you like 34,000 RPM. In stock it's almost 24,000. So that gives you 10,000 more RPM from timing it. When you're done finding out where you like the RPM, what you got to do is hit these tabs back down. And also, if you want, you could use epoxy on the part here to seal it so it don't spin. Or you could sand it and put a little solder on it to hold it so it don't spin. So I'm going to bang these down, and they should hold really good now. I don't even think you need solder, but that's how you do it, guys. Alright, now I have the motor timed. I'm going to use a 2S lipo pack, and I'm going to test 2 tanks, the modified motor one with the timing, and I'm going to put the same track on a stock tank without timing, and we're going to test the RPM of the track. I'm going to use this lipo because I think now with the timing advanced, it'll give more amperage to the motor that it's needing now. Now let's see the RPM of the track with the time motor. .9, that's almost 230 RPMs per minute. Now I'm going to hook this on the other stock tank and we'll check that out. Alright, now we have a stock tank with the 2S lipo. Let's see the RPM of the tracks. .192.6. So it went 192.6 the RPM per minute rotations, and the other one did 230 almost, so that's the difference. It's a lot faster. Alright guys, this is the test with the modified timing on the motor and the mean green machine. Let's see how she does. I can feel the speed. It's a little faster. With tanks, you ain't gonna notice that much, but I could tell it's faster, guys. So there you have it. Let's go back on the workbench. There you go, guys. You seen it? The RPM of the motor got faster, the RPM at the tracks got faster, and the tank got a little faster on the ground. So if you could perform this little task to do the timing on the motor, you'll get a little more speed out of it. I don't know if you could do it with the stock electronics because I'm running hobby grade radio and ESEs, the two 1060 clone ESEs. So do it to your stock one at your own risk. I don't know if the electronics will handle the time motor. But anyhow guys, if you like this video, please leave me a thumbs up. I appreciate the support from all you guys. I got 10,000 subscribers now. I appreciate every one of you guys. You help my channel out and you keep me going. I appreciate the comments. Leave one if you can. If you have a question, I'll try to answer it. Hit that bell for future videos, and I'll see you guys next time.